So the Surface Duo 2 might be getting a complete overhaul. So this is coming in from 9 to 5 Google with article artist being Ben Shroom, who talks about how Microsoft has now responded to why the Surface Duo 2 is sold out at Best Buy, is sold out at the Microsoft store, and if you go to any Best Buy ever, they're actually tearing down the kiosks. Why is that the case? Well, it's because Microsoft is having a supply issue when it comes to manufacturing the Surface Duo 2. So they're not able to go ahead and manufacture it and meet the demands of people who want to buy it. So right now it is being slowed down, and that's why it is sold out everywhere. Now, Microsoft also commented and said that they are going to be intervening and fixing this issue very, very shortly. Now, innovate. What does innovate mean? It means to improve, to change up. And that is where this article talks about possibly if Microsoft goes in a different direction with a new version of the Surface Duo 2, whether it is called the Surface Duo 2 or the Surface Duo 3, could they kind of copy or replicate what Samsung is doing with the Galaxy Fold 4? I would say yes, but I think it would be somewhat of a failure because what makes this phone absolutely unique is the 360-degree hinge and the idea of having two separate displays. But they could be going toward that direction, especially if they cannot keep making this device right here. So if this device right here, they can't keep up with the orders, they can't make it fast enough, and it just isn't working out, they might completely scrap this and go with a complete new design. And that's something that, again, they might have been working on for the last year or so, thinking like, listen, we can't keep up with these demands. So for right now, we're going to just have this sell out. Once our units and our shipments are gone, then we'll release this new phone. Now, there is a Microsoft event in 3 weeks. So in 3 weeks, we're probably going to be getting some kind of news about the Surface Duo. Whether that is a brand new Surface Duo or a completely revamped version of the Surface Duo 2, maybe without having a Gorilla Glass Victus inside display and instead having a one flexible screen display. Now, another thing that's interesting is the fact that if it does happen, let's say they do that, it took Samsung 3 generations of foldable phones before they got it to work perfectly fine. And if they decide, Microsoft's like, listen, we're going to do this with our first generation here, it's going to flop. It really will flop. So I don't know what Microsoft's going to do. We do know one thing 100% though. We are getting Android 12L on this device sometime around the corner. So my guess is at this Microsoft event, we get Android 12L on the Surface Duo 2. Maybe Duo 1, but definitely Duo 2. And we're probably also going to find out more information about a possible new Surface Duo coming out soon. So this is going to get a little crazy. I'm telling you right now, guys, I cannot wait to see the next couple months for this device. Whenever I think that this device is absolutely done and Microsoft's over with it and moving on, they drop us with a bombshell like this, and it takes us right back to, okay, maybe something's going on here. Maybe there's something that we can keep an eye on. They did say that, though, that they are very interested in the customer, or they're very excited about the customer interest. And again, that's what keeps companies making these devices. That's what keeps companies, creating new ideas. When you are creating a phone, if everyone's like, that phone's trash, everyone hates your phone, guess what? You're not going to make more phones because you're just like, okay, you know what? We made a phone, it didn't work out, no one liked it, we moved on. But if a lot of people are like, we're interested in this, we're interested in your phone still, that makes it so that companies are like, whoa, hold up, okay. People are interested. Because if people are interested in a product, right? The stockholders, they get interested too. Because if Microsoft's creating this phone and people are excited, then that means they're going to make money, which means stockholders, they want to invest in the Microsoft to make more money back. So I'm telling you right now, I said this before, the ball's in Microsoft's court at this moment in time. and they can really go ahead and completely flip this on its head real quickly. Now, I know Windows Central has, as it been mentioned in this article, they've been talking about this possibility for a couple months now. They've been saying how, yes, there's a chance that Microsoft could completely revamp this device, completely give us a new product. And I've been getting some comments about it, but there hasn't been really any official word from Microsoft. So now that we know Microsoft is saying, hey, listen, this is the problem, this is the solution, I'm excited. But again, we have to wait and see what Microsoft ends up doing, because Microsoft is Microsoft, and in the past, they have definitely let us down in a lot of different ways. So I'm hoping that this is a good future and a positive future for Microsoft, but Android 12L coming to this device will absolutely change a lot. Starting off right away, that 12L taskbar would add so much depth to the Surface Duo lineup, especially with the fact that right now the Surface Duo is not bad, right? But in order to go from application to application, you have to slide up and then you have to move applications around. That taskbar, just using on the short time I've used it so far on the Z Fold 4, is just so much more convenient. I mean, you're in YouTube, right? Doing whatever you want to do. You can literally go messages, pictures, cameras, whatever. And now with, of course, the Surface Duo, the biggest thing about it is it has a dual screen 360-degree hinge. You can literally customize certain ones. So on this screen, I want the taskbar to have this. On this screen, I want the taskbar to have this. Without even mentioning all the other great things about Android 12, including, of course, the ability to customize stuff, the ability to have security a lot more secure than Android 11. And how actually it's made for the actual phone. Microsoft, the ball is in your court, and I'm hoping Microsoft ends up taking a W here, because if not, this could be it for the Surface Duo lineup. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.